And we are live. Hello, everyone. Aloha. Welcome back. Ricky Uzumaki here, live from the land of Aloha, with my friends Nick and Harry, and we're playing more FireRed.
All right, let's actually get into the damn game now.
Yep.
Come on.
All
One
right.
shot.
All right. The recap.
Do we really need the recap?
We can't skip it.
Fine.
Like, that's one thing I may have liked the recaps in the old games, but in these old games, but you couldn't skip it.
You should be able to. You should be able to skip.
Which is one of the reasons why whenever I had that game, I wouldn't turn it off until I beat it, unless of course the power went out on the game.
Yep. And you made sure to save often, right? All right. We just gotta train up. We just gotta train up Vegeta Vegeta, and we're good.
Princess. Okay.
Oh, hang on a sec.
I want to say yes. I believe that, right?
Ricky!
Yes, I'm in the clear.
I'll be right back, guys.
He's just starting to stream, and he's already running off.
That's the Ricky for you.
Indeed, Harry. Indeed.
Being honest, the only reason I wasn't listening to music while you guys were yapping was because my premium was shut down today because I was 2 days late on my payment.
Really?
But I'll be paying it tonight. Yeah, I had like multiple different streaming services to pay off. So I had to choose which one to be the late one this time. And I chose YouTube because, well, that one's the cheapest one I got.
Fair enough.
And YouTube doesn't have a year-long payment system.
Sorry, little issue with my cousin. Not gonna get into it.
He's still on you.
Yeah. But again, let's not get into that here. Not during a stream.
I believe that the fact that you keep on saying don't get into it, you're the one getting into it, so...
Anyways, let's get back to this so we don't injure the prince's pride.
Yep.
If you get a Geodude, I say name it Nappa.
Vegeta.
No, better yet, Zubat.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
How did that thing? Wait.
How did?
Just imagine Vegeta just resisting going back to the ball because he's just like, no, my pride.
I could see Vegeta as a trainer being so stubborn that he throws a already used Pokeball and fucking wills it to work again.
Man, Vegeta sucks so much he's getting wrecked by a level 3.
To be fair, it seems.
Chad Rat Assassin. No, why don't we go to the Viridian Forest and do it on Bug? Because Ricky, those provide both health, speed, and defense speed.
Fair enough.
Pretty good for Vegeta.
Fair enough. We'll train him up in the Radiant Forest.
And yes, he's likely to get poisoned, but that's kind of something we can't avoid.
Yep.
Yeah,
Late.
Vegeta killed an entire planet of people.
That is true. When we first meet him,
Right
he's
up his
just like
ass.
eating on that one world.
He's literally eating a bug creature.
That is true. So that is very fitting.
Makes you wonder if he actually managed to kill Cell, would he eat him?
I don't want to think about that.
Hey, Bulma! I have a really good recipe for bug person. Want to hear?
Here's the thing: destroy the nucleus. That's just a corpse now.
That's true. That's really the only part you have to kill on. The only part you have to kill on a cell.
It just brings home Cell's corpse.
Hey, I'm home. And guess what? We're eating bug person tonight.
It's like,
Vegeta,
honey,
that's
I'm
disgusting.
home and I brought dinner.
Vegeta, that's disgusting and horrible. And you suck.
Yeah, I can see him more like. I can see him more saying, honey, I'm home and I brought dinner. Or woman. Yeah, woman.
He's like, "Woman, I'm home," and I.
Home and I brought dinner.
You know, it's weird that a bunch of bugs give more experience than a rat and a monkey.
Yeah. And I can see Roma saying, wait,
oh
you have
god,
twins?
that's why he became so yes. I didn't realize he was level 3.
And you know what would be funny? Bulma
He
saying, wait, you
sucks.
went outside, went to the store and paid for food? I can pay for food. You don't have a job.
Ricky,
Yeah?
have you found a Pikachu yet?
No.
Well, that's another thing we have to fucking do is find a goddamn Pikachu.
Yep. Well, with the luck we had last time, who knows? We may find one relatively quickly.
There we go. Now we get a speed EV. Perfect. Set his eyes out.
Yep.
Wait, what appeared?
A little bit over half. Good.
Ay.
Why did I know that was gonna poison Sting? Why did I know that was gonna poison?
Because of
I
it.
had a feeling it was gonna poison him, and it did.
I mean, it's a 30%
It's only got a
chance.
30%. It's only got a 30% chance.
Well, that and it is Wheels MO.
Yeah, true.
And literally
It's
the only
literally
attacking move it knows.
Yep.
Should I potion up too?
Actually,
Nah.
have we even gone in? Have we even fought any of the? Actually, we can because I say we can because we haven't fought any of the trainers, so we'll be able to get our money back, so we can buy more potions later, anyways.
Okay. I'll potion up after this battle.
All right, Vegeta, don't fucking die or get poisoned again. Honestly, we could probably get away with. I mean, obviously, to be fair, like, actually, I vote we use Vegeta against the trainers once we level them up.
Why Vegeta?
You know? Because that way, if we level him up using them, then we don't have to worry about leveling him up for a while.
Fair enough.
Over level him against them, Thereby, we don't have to touch Vegeta for a while. Because Vegeta will be our most
Honestly,
efficient. Aside from our starter, Vegeta's our most efficient way of getting rid of them anyway, so we might as well, right?
Go ahead, Harry.
speaking, I picture, like, if Pokemon Vegeta could talk, us bringing him in for the grass type gym and being like, hey, you, over here. And you're all enjoying my first day off in over a month.
Oh, this is a good one. This gives you two defense EVs.
And it's level
Of
6.
this and just think of the fucking Ricky. Think of the value. And we'll get in the next hit, so it's fine. Honestly, like if we get a Metapower Cocoon, it's like the best because that means they can't fight back.
Yep.
Which is great. You didn't need to crit, Vegeta. Like, don't stop showing off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ricky? Is it picturing Pokemon Vegeta following the Hirudegarn Vegeta?
Yeah.
Okay, Caterpie. At least you don't have to worry about this thing fucking poisoning us.
And it'll go down pretty easily.
True. We're getting to the point where we should be able to one-shot most Caterpie and Weedles. At least the lower ones.
Yep.
One more level, I think we should.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get there. Which will be pretty good.
And then we gotta work on track.
He gets an additional.
All right. 2 health, 2 attack, 0 defense, 1 special attack, 1 special defense, 2 speed.
I will say this. I one time brought a Butterfree to the league simply because someone said I couldn't win with a
There we
Butterfree.
go. Another fucking Kakuna, baby.
Yeah, somebody once told me I couldn't win with Butterfree on my team.
Really? You took a Butterfree to the league just because someone said you couldn't, Harry?
Yep.
Alright, we are making some pretty good progress. I knew coming here was a good idea. Look how much fucking SP we're getting out of these goddamn things.
I still find it weird that bugs give us more experience than a monkey.
I don't give a shit. It makes our job easy. Oh fuck, another Weedle. Alright, Vegeta, murder this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get it crit now.
Dang it.
Damn it. We get one more level, we should be killing this level 4 Weedle or Caterpie like one hit.
Agreed.
Close.
Thankfully, this
If we get a good attack off.
Weedle is stupid.
Nice.
You know, it'll be a food challenge.
Go.
Beating the Hoenn League with Love Jet.
Alright, what do we get? What? Okay.
Nature, timid.
I find it funny that okay, let me look this up. I find it funny that we named him Vegeta. He's got a timid. Oh god, we should have named him Parvel.
Yeah. We can rename him later.
Yeah, we should have fucking named him Parvel. That makes a lot more sense now.
What stats?
Let me give me a second.
So Nick, what stats are we looking at? Take your time.
Give me a second. I'm getting it up. Timid. Increase speed but lower attack.
That's not good for a Spearow.
That's honestly a net neutral because on one hand you want speed on Spearow, but on the other hand.
So Nick, should we leave Vegeta as a Spearow till he learns Aerial Ace?
No. I always say evolve just because then you can start getting better stats.
I mean, to be fair,
Honestly, better stats in the long run is a way better.
True, but you gotta consider that he won't be able to get Aerial Ace otherwise, unless it's via TM, which means we'd have to waste the Aerial Ace TM on him.
That's if we decide to use him. That's wait, does he? Hang on. I'm looking this up. viewers, I'm checking to make sure Ricky isn't talking out of his ass again.
And if I remember right, he learned it like 1 or 2 levels after he would have evolved.
He learns it at level 25.
Okay, Spearow evolves into Hero at level 20.
And learns Aerial Ace at like 25, I think.
I'm looking at Spearow. Yeah, it was at level 25.
So we either lose 5 levels worth of better stats.
Well, here's the thing, though. Because at level 40, he can. I mean, Fearo's gonna. Here's the thing. We have learn Fly is not the worst, and he can also get Drill Peck later.
True. So I guess it depends on whether we want a better flying move earlier on.
Aerial Ace isn't bad. I mean, again, do we want to keep? I mean, the question is, how long are we keeping Fearow on the team? Vegeta on the team.
Realistically, realistically speaking, we don't need more than one or two flying types.
Right. So it comes down to, do we want to have Pidgey or do we want Spearow?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see who puts in more work.
Depends on who performs better.
Yeah, like if Vegeta performs better, we'll keep him in. If Skylar performs better, we'll keep her in.
Well, we can. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Once we get Spearow up to, once we get Vegeta up to Skylar's level, we can then switch. We can then compare them via the trainers in the forest.
And whoever and
a different one each battle, and see which one performs better.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so
Okay, level 5 Weedle. Vegeta should be able to take that out without much issue.
Vegeta? Do not
Ring shot. That doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean by this is fucking just? And honestly, Ricky, I say like don't even run from any of these battles, like because we're in the Viridian Forest, like these bug types is clearly good for our fucking XP for our flying types, anyways.
And for Torch.
Yeah, Ricky, thoughts on using the Viridian Forest trainers to compare the two?
Sounds good to me.
Who gets boxed?
Though to be fair, I am to a Firo before we permanently box him for the sake of.
Bare minimum, you're getting up to level 20. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Bare minimum, so that way we can make sure we can get Firo in the Pokédex.
Sure, well, Ricky, there is an argument, I guess, for Pidgeot anyways.
Oh.
In that you don't have to, since Pidgeot can't learn Aerial Ace naturally, you're not really wasting the TM on it.
I was think.
I mean, unless you want to go through the, unless you want to go through the fucking, the grinding of the fucking, game corner to get a Dratini.
Do you?
I'm not the one playing. I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, but I still feel that something like that should be a group decision.
So basically,
Honestly,
good news is it's cheaper in this game. Good news is it's cheaper in this game.
honestly,
It's only 2,800 coins compared to Leaf Green's 4,600.
Yeesh.
Honestly, I just want to see
Well, Ricky, do you want the goddamn? Well, Ricky, do you want the goddamn Dratini or in the book before 4 or not?
I do want the Dratini. Go ahead, Harry.
Here we go.
I was just voting for the game that he did just to see he having so much mental anguish against the game corner.
Why would I play the games when I can just buy the coins? That's what I always did.
I am smart.
Like Nick, when you do the game corner, would you just buy the coins or would you actually play the games?
I've actually played either of these Jamboree games, to be honest. Never got a chance to.
Fair
I
enough.
am smart.
Of course you are, Harry.
All right, we gotta get Vegeta up to level 13 so that we can check how the two compare. At least I'm pretty sure
Find
it's.
out
Yeah, Skylar is at level 13 right now.
who gets boxed.
Yep. Hopefully we encounter that Pikachu soon.
This is getting mad.
Honestly, honestly, I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that TFS actually swept Missy's gym with their Gyarados Wanda.
I think they need it, Wanda.
Alright, we're going. We might have to fucking do that.
We might have to we might have to try and sweep them with sweep that gym with with a Gyarados.
We might at the rate we're fucking going.
I am not leaving this forest until we have a Pikachu.
We'll be here forever then at the rate we're
50
going.
years later.
Oh, we can at least come while we're here. Once we get Vegeta up to the proper level, we can at least do all the trainers first, and then get back to searching for that damn thing. Because at least we can get some progress. We get progress on our checklist this fucking time.
Yep. I'm.
200 years later.
I've heard that you can encounter Pikachu. You can encounter Pikachu better at different parts of the forest.
We're definitely not encountering him pretty well in this part.
Oh, how did that Weedle survive that?
What happened?
Vegeta's definitely got some black marks against it going into the fucking. There's a lot of them that he fucking has failed. Skylar has not failed as much in the grinder.
Yep.
I think we might have to go with. I mean, my money's on fucking Skylar.
Because Skylar's consistently put in work.
We will have to compare these two stats going into the competition as well, obviously, and also, well, we know Vegeta's is a net neutral nature for it.
Yeah, he has a net neutral nature. Let's take a look at Skylar's nature and see what hers gives her. Serious nature.
Skylar, serious bird. Nature. Where are you? Oh, that one just gives no ups or downs at all. So she's just getting raw stats. Hey, at least we aren't worried about her losing attack.
Mm-hmm.
Her primary attack stat, so no, I'll take it.
Yep.
Skylar is getting Vegeta's getting faster at a cost of his attack power. That might be what's causing these problems with his attack.
Might be. Like, and even though Vegeta has to evolve less, Skylar in her final form will have overall better stats.
Let's actually test that. So, 50 odds?
Wow, Vegeta got a crit.
That? 242, but with higher speed and attack, but less in everything else. We gotta go for the more general stat line or the more sweeper-based attack stat. Which, to be fair, we already have sweepers. We don't need, you know.
We don't need a Firo on the team, especially since Pidgeot can take hits better.
And also, I mean, it's not that much slower. It's only 9 base speed lower, and Vegeta's getting its additional speed as attack power, so it's kind of shooting itself in the foot for its attack, for its plan.
Yep.
Zero stats. So, I mean, we can still do it. I mean, actually, honestly, I'd say not even do the compare. I think we go with Skylar and just have Skylar sweep this fucking forest.
Yeah. Though we are still gonna have to train up Vegeta.
And let's get up Vegeta to just the base level. Let's not even get him up to 13. Let's get him up to just like the regular level for the rest of the team, like level 10 or between 10 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just start hunting down the trainers with Skylar and murdering them.
Yep. And if we encounter a Pikachu along the way, we can try and catch it.
Here's another thing. Skylar, I believe Skylar does actually get a priority move and quick attack.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
Yep.
It already has quick attacks. Like Skylar already has a quick attack, so it already has a priority move. That's stab.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Aerial Ace is technically better, but you know.
Yep.
I mean, and also we can get it Aerial Ace if we really want, which we probably can. I mean, also get it Fly, keep quick attack. We can get Steel Wing.
Which will give us some rock coverage.
That's in the Safari Zone.
Oh, by the way,
Actually,
when we do the Nuzlocke, how do you want to do the Safari Zone?
same as the others. First catch.
Like, do you want to do first catch in each part of the Safari Zone, or just first catch period?
Oh my god! Actually, Ricky. Oh my god.
What?
Ricky.
Yeah.
We can get Steel Wing on our Dragonite.
Oh, that's nasty.
And I know you want that fucking dragon. Once you get that dragon there, you're fucking keeping it on the goddamn team the whole way through, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Because dragon types are even in Gen 3 are still pretty overpowered.
Okay, in order to get like actual good moves on Dragonite, we're gonna have to basically just TM the thing like anyways. Like, TM the shit out of this thing anyways, so that's not the biggest. So you know, at this like, because that's where you get all the good moves for Dragonite in this gen. Like the best dragon move it can, I mean, really the best dragon move it can learn aside from Outrage is Dragon Claw. Like literally, we need just nothing but TMs for this game.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, my personal thing is we just get this thing as a physical sweeper, get Dragon Dance on this thing, and we get Dragon. We can't get Dragon. What does Dragon Dance do? Oh, for fuck's sake! Dragon Dance is a breeding move. God damn it!
Which
Also get it. Mine Ditto.
We can get it on Gyarados.
Well, Ricky, are Dittos in the game?
you need to breed them with a Pokemon that knows Dragon Dance, and this was before breeding was a thing. Well, these are remakes where this is a remake where breeding's not a thing.
I don't think they're like the post game.
Okay, do we get Vegeta up to level up a couple more levels, or do we just switch Skylar in front
Let's just switch Skylar and hunt down those fucking trainers.
and see if we can and see if
Let's just level Skylar the fuck up so we don't have to do it later and just fucking murder some trainers.
Yeah, just hurt Vegeta's pride.
Also, I gotta ask,
You may
what
have.
after we're done with Mount Moon, who do we teach Mega Punch or Mega Kick to?
I don't know if you want to teach either of those, to be honest. They're not the best. We can save it. We can save it.
True.
Skylar, murder this bug catcher's Pokemon.
Level 6 Weedle. Skylar should be able to take that out without issue.
I disagree with you. Like, you may hurt my body, but you will never hurt my pride. Switches them out for Skylar.
Skylar, I'm you, but better.
Yep.
Oh, my pride. Right, Ricky?
Mm-hmm. All right. Another Pokemon down, and Skylar should reach level 14.
Now we just gotta hunt down the various trainers.
Let's see if there. Nope. There. I thought there was an item up there, but it's just another trainer.
Oh no, there's a trainer though.
We're hunting for trainers. Oh, that was another item. It was an item, but it's just another trainer.
I've.
Kill this wild before then fighting the trainer.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through the grass while we're doing this so that we can increase our chances of finding Pikachu.
Right. Because once we kill all the trainers and get the items, then it's Pikachu hunting time.
Yep.
Very, very quiet. We're hunting Pikachu. Oh god damn it!
Very close.
I swear the trainers Pokemon always give you more XP. Way more XP.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Where's the goddamn cube?
We just barely didn't reach level 14.
Oh, we're gonna get it now.
I thought it was the Ricky getting caught by a trainer.
Fainted. Averaging 78. There we go.
14. And
Across the board.
another Weedle.
Like, look at just how much more health like Skylar's gotten, like compared to Vegeta.
Yep.
Like, if we got Vegeta up to this level, I doubt he'd have this much fucking health.
Mm-hmm.
He's just no.
Kakuna.
Made it, but you know what? There we go.
I say when we get to
Look at that fat chunk of XP.
106 on for a Kakuna.
I say this. It's just a random thing. When we get to Gen 2, let's remove Cyndaquil from the list based on how we have to choose between either the water or the grass type.
Why?
Hey Ricky, go the other way. Other way. Left. Here there's an item.
Okay.
Or well actually there's an alright, you can go up after you kill this cat.
Okay.
Murder the cat.
You were saying, Harry?
I say that when we get to, the Johto region, let's remove Cyndaquil from the options and only pick between Chikorita or Totodile.
Why?
Doing Fire Charge twice in a row, kind of boring.
Yeah, but Cyndaquil's the best option for the region.
Yeah, do you really want easy
Oh, you
mode?
shouldn't have picked Charmander then.
Hey, we had to honor the coin flip.
Yeah, do you really want an easy mode?
I mean, to be fair, a Totodile can get ice type moves, which will make it easier for take on Claire and Lance.
Yeah, but they're the last two people you have to really face.
There is one problem though. That doesn't help it against Kingler. Or not Kingler, Kingdra.
True, But at least that gives us a fighting chance since since Kingler's only non-water type attack is Hyper Beam.
Me. There we go. Look at this fat burn.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Look at this fat burn.
And honestly, Chikorita's the worst of the three Johto starters.
Excuse
Which
me,
will make the thing
Mr.
effective.
Steak. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Steak got TFS pretty far.
Mr. Steak.
Plus, being honest, that would add more leverage to the coin flip. You will hope that it'll be Totodile on the coin flip.
Nah, I say we don't do a coin flip. I say, like, if we're doing a coin flip, it's gonna be between Cyndaquil and Totodile. Chikorita's not in the equation for the Johto remakes.
Would you believe that I've actually more easily beaten the Johto games with Chikorita than I could with the other two?
Seriously? How?
Not kidding. Hard work, determination, and knowing how to use Pokemon's abilities.
Fair enough.
Yes, we know. You've already had like 2 of them fully evolved. Come on. Come on.
Oh, it's a level 7.
Alright, Skylar, murder him.
108. Nice.
See? Perfect. More health boost.
Mm-hmm. So Nick, when we get to
One tanky bird.
when we eventually get to the first Johto remake, who do you think we should go with for that one? Cyndaquil or Totodile? Ooh, another Metapod.
Good. More defense boost. Excellent.
And free XP.
All right.
EVs.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I said.
Standard
I said
take.
you said. I said.
All right. Once we get Skylar to level 16, I want to train up Torch a little.
Yeah,
Really
you want to
fine,
torch
Ricky. Those
for
are
the
level
end.
up routine. Ricky, how about this? We use him to get through all the trainers, and then we can use Torch to go hunt for the fucking Pikachu, and to hunt for the Pikachu to level him up.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
gonna go
think
torch for them.
hang on, Pidgey. I think Pidgey's close to evolving.
It evolves at level 18. I played with Pidgeot. I played with enough Pidgeots to know when it evolves.
Potions in the process.
Yep. I play enough Pidgeots to know when Pidgey evolves into a Pidgeotto without even having to look.
Buddy,
You were saying, Nick?
buddy, you've made a bad decision.
All right, that should almost be enough to get Skylar to level 16. Oh no, it is enough. All right, 2 max HP, 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 special attack, 1 special defense, 2 speed.
I find it funny how he's surprised that it was good enough when he literally said that should be enough.
I said almost enough.
And Ricky, if you want to switch to Torch, let's get leveling Torch before.
Yep.
This is going to be a great... Actually, I think there's one more trainer up that way.
All right, let's go look. And let's hope we find a Pikachu soon.
Well, Ricky, that's what I said. With Torch, now we keep Torch out for the hunt for the Pikachu.
That way...
Every single bug in existence.
Burn them to the ground.
Because, Ricky,
Yep.
It's been. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And to answer your question about how I was able to win in Johto with a Chikorita, simple. I kept the stat altering moves.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Whenever it got one, I kept it.
Let
And
me
only
guess.
kept it
Sleep
on
powder.
attacking.
Let me
That's
guess.
one of
Sleep
the ones I
powder.
kept. Yes. Yes, that's one of the ones I kept.
Sleep powder is very good.
Mm-hmm. So even if Chikorita's the least viable, it still has its merits.
Well,
Yep.
Ricky, Bulbasaur.
Really,
That's part of the reason why Bulbasaur's so good. Because it's
yeah,
also
really,
the
the
only one
viability.
that gets status boosts.
In reality, Ricky, the viability is not on the Pokemon; it's on the trainer.
I
True.
mean, really, like, yes, all of them you can technically use, obviously. But which one's going to make it the easiest? And Cyndaquil makes it the easiest.
Yep.
Plus Typhlosion looks fucking cool. It's a fucking fire honey badger.
Charmander, char!
Like, being totally honest, I usually tend to prefer the fire type starter.
I kind of make sure to avoid them simply because my only reason for liking them is that they look cool.
Like I look at whether or not how much I like them. Then I look for viability for viability. That's why I had a hard time choosing. That's why I had a hard time choosing between Charmander and Bulbasaur because even though Charmander's less viable, I like him better.
Ricky, we're soon to be getting, in the next level, we get, Metal Claw.
We just got Metal Claw,
Yes.
and after that, we give it, and in about 3 more levels, we get a Charmeleon.
Indeed.
Let's
We
hope.
do.
Let's hope we find a Pikachu before then.
Yep. But I think Pikachu is really metaling with us.
Really, Harry?
What? Don't claw my face off.
Boo.
You would think we'd fucking get a goddamn Pikachu at this point. Really see one. I
Yep.
know there's a 5% drop rate, but seriously.
How many of these bugs have we encountered and killed?
I'm pretty sure we've murdered the entire bug population at this point.
You would really think that it would come out to Pikachu.
Ignoring that pun.
Just God. Why is it so difficult? Why can't we get a fucking Pikachu?
It is so unfair that they made Pikachu so hard to find.
I think it's because of how iconic Pikachu is.
Pikachu was
Either fan or troll.
Pikachu was always this tough to find in Gen 1.
Yeah, I think they knew that Pikachu was going to be an iconic thing.
What do you think, Nick? You think they knew Pikachu was going to be iconic?
I don't think they knew it, to be honest.
Come on, give us a.
Known.
Come on, give us a damn Pikachu already.
Actually, there is focus testing.
True, focus testing is a thing.
What's up now? What's up?
No, I was just saying that you're right. Focus testing is a thing.
Not you.
Okay, level 4
Hold on.
Kakuna.
I gotta get you can. There we go.
If we don't get a Pikachu within this stream, within this stream, I'm gonna be pissed.
And I will be laughing because I am a dick.
Hmm.
And no, I don't regret that joke.
You should. Right?
Oh, by the way, Ricky.
Yeah, Nick? Oh, finally a Pikachu!
Okay. Now switch in Butterfree. Switch in Butterfree and let's get. Do we have a status move? Like, look at centering. Let's see if we have a status move.
We don't have a status move.
Hi, Pikachu.
Fuck, we don't have a status move. Okay, we're gonna have to use the old-fashioned way.
Pokeball.
Yeah, it's low enough level. I think we should be able to catch it. Okay.
If we miss this, we only have one more chance to catch it before we're out of Pokeballs.
And we're too high level to fucking catch this thing.
Yes!
Yes!
We have a Pikachu. We have a Pikachu, gentlemen. We are perfectly fine for Misty's gym.
Okay, now I need to level this thing up.
And we are naming it Nora.
Actually, what?
We are naming it Nora. No negotiation.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
We go to the second part of the route above the Viridian Forest and frame this one.
Sounds good.
Close to the pewter. Actually, let's go to pewter, and then we use that as our base to go down to the second part of the route. That's just up that way.
All right, welcome to the family, Nora.
All right, let's talk with some people.
First, let's save. I am not losing our progress on getting Nora.
If you fucking lost it, I'm just going to bed. I would just go to bed.
All right.
You'd more likely buy a plane ticket and take it back.
All right.
I just go to bed and just be like, I'm done with this. Good.
All right. We've saved. So actually, you know what? Let's save again just to be sure. Cause I do not.
Now, let me be honest, Ricky. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If we fucking lost this shit right after we get, I'm assuming would you just be done?
I would just be done if we lost this shit right after we got Nora.
People streams over at that point. We're fucking done for the evening. Like, there's no no.
Shit. So what should?
At this point, I'd be tempted to just give up on this fucking venture. Just like.
All right, Nora. Who should we swap Nora out for Nora?
Considering that we're gonna be training on round 2, we can temporarily switch out Butterfree just because Butterfree's not gonna be.
Kitty's not gonna be seeing much action.
Butterfree so we can get a fucking status move so we can catch Pokemon.
And let's heal up here real quick because I've just to make sure that Nora's at full health.
So new plan. We need to level up Pikachu and fucking Butterfree.
All right.
Hypothetical question.
Ask your question.
What would you do if there was a situation where Ricky could trade to Pikachu and he accidentally did that?
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Again, I would be so fucking angry at him.
Especially if he traded Pikachu for a Bulbasaur.
All right. Let's see how Nora does in battle.
Or a Bulbasaur.
Well, probably not the best. I mean, actually, we probably should. Oh God, this sucks.
All right, let's check her nature. See what she gets.
I'm throwing her out because we spent way too fucking long.
Sassy nature.
Sassy?
Yeah.
That is fitting for Nora.
Mm-hmm. Check.
Sassy. You said sassy, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, that's terrible.
What?
Increases special defense at the cost of speed.
Oh, that's terrible for a Pikachu or a Raichu.
That is it, because that's like the one thing that you need for a Pikachu is speed.
Yep. Yep.
God
Mm-hmm. Like, but honestly, I'm surprised we managed to find a Pikachu so quickly.
Of course we had to fuck. We spent how long fucking trying to find things, and that was easy.
No, I thought it would take us longer.
Oh, yeah, just oh my god, that.
We are definitely training. Like, check what level Pikachu learns Thunderbolt in this game.
Um, well, because we're definitely gonna be keeping it as a Pikachu until we get the exact right moves we want on it before we have the Raichu.
And that's if we don't replace it for a Jolteon.
I mean, we'll be replacing it for a Jolteon whenever the fuck that comes, but well, we're stuck with it for now.
Mm-hmm.
I have something stupid to tell the viewers.
So you said Thunderbolt, right?
Yep.
You
Whoa!
like what I'm about to say, buddy.
What?
Level 26.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have
And
something
Ricky,
stupid to
we're
tell the
not out of the
viewers.
neck of the woods just yet, because you want to know how long it takes to learn another damaging move other than Thunder Shock?
How long?
To level 11 with Quick Attack.
Oh, they did not make this easy
And
for
you want
us.
to know what the other? Okay, I will say this: there is a bit of good news because one of the moves that we do learn is Thunder Wave.
Which is a good catching move. Go ahead,
So we
Harry.
can at least get that at
You want
least
something stupid
as
I did?
backup. As backup.
Go ahead, Harry.
Butterfree.
I once accidentally released my starter and then saved.
That sucks. That sucks.
And then I saved right afterwards, not realizing what I did.
I was like, wait, and then you realize you must have been kicking yourself.
I'm like, wait, where's Fluffernutter?
And you're like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yes, I named a Bulbasaur that once. I named it Fluffernutter.
Okay, we got a level 5 Pidgey. Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
if that happened on stream, what would you do? Like,
It got paralyzed at least. This is
I
gonna be
do
a.
want that.
Oh,
Oh
critical.
my god!
Way to go, Nora. Way to crit.
Fucking Nora. Nora's like, I gotta redeem myself for Ren Senpai.
Okay,
Red
we. Okay, let's give it. Let's give it.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get Nora up to at least level 16.
Oh my god.
honest question, Nick. If it was just you, me, and Ricky playing, what would you do if I did something that's stupid?
What, like release the starter?
And then save right afterwards, not realizing what I did.
I just be like, Jamie. I'd be like, Harry. You realize what you just did?
And it's like, what? I and the thing is, I was trying to
I'd be like,
release.
you saved after releasing your starter.
Yeah, what I was trying to release was Bellsprout. Well, Weeping Bell. It's fine. Whatever the final form of Bellsprout is. That's what I was trying to
Victory
release.
Bell.
If I had released release a Venusaur. I'd be like, what? I released insert whatever that Pokemon's name is here.
Victory Bell.
Yeah, Victory Bell. Like, what? I released Victory Bell.
I'd be like, no, you release your Venusaur.
And it's like,
Harry, look at that again.
I'm like, am I recording?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Like, I say to the viewers, would you believe this? That was on purpose to be funny?
He's like, sure, I guess.
Whoa, another crit.
And if it was being live recorded, I could see all the chat be like, no.
Holy, did you guys see that? Nora got another crit on that Rattata.
Apparently Nora
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks like
it's
it.
like Fred's the most good team.
I mean, at least till we can get well. I mean, pun aside, that is true. At least until we can get ourselves a Jolteon.
Yep,
Yes.
and that'll give Nora a real jolt.
Of course, I'm still going to evolve Nora into a Raichu, even after we get Jolteon, just for the Dex. Cause realistically, are we ever going to use her again after we get a Jolteon?
I would say
No.
maybe, depending on how much trouble certain gyms give us.
True.
That's why, I say off-screen, train some of the, secondary players, if you will.
So, oh yeah. Okay. You know what? Until we get Nora the kind of moves we want on her, I'll avoid evolving her into a Raichu.
Too bad, I don't think they have Everstones in Gen 1. That sucks. Oh well.
All right. One more battle should get Nora to level 6. Then we can go heal. Cause I'm not taking a chance on Nora getting knocked out before we can get her up to a good level.
Ricky, I actually came up with a funny idea.
Let's hear it.
As one of the Pokemon that Ash uses against Isaac in the Indigo League that eventually the two tie,
Yeah.
I know it's one he's gonna use. One of them that he's gonna use out of one of his six.
Sure.
Mimey.
Nice.
Let's put it like this. Ash immediately like, what's a Pokemon that Isaac would not expect in a million years I'd use?
And that.
Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
And that would probably get him. And that would probably get him a victory over another one of Isaac's Pokemon, wouldn't it?
Yep. And throw Isaac off his game a bit for part of the battle.
Which would then allow him to probably get back in the game at the very least.
Yep. Because I imagine that before that, Isaac would have been doing damn well against Ash.
That would allow him to turn things around enough that he would eventually get him to tie.
Yep.
Because basically, Ash would then let Ash like, and the moves he's gonna know are double slap, psychic, focus punch, and reflect. And yes, those are all moves that Mimey has learned over the years.
Makes sense.
So basically, Ash was like, "Go, Mister, go, Mimey."
And Isaac would just be like, "What?"
Wait, come again?
What Pokemon? Okay, what would have Isaac's Pokemon? Actually, I know a perfect idea.
The
For a
Alpha,
Pokemon that he could use to beat.
the Alpha Nido King.
Yes. And then the announcer's like, "Well, folks, like Isaac said, that is an interesting choice from a challenger from Palatown." And what would be the Nido King's reaction?
Probably surprised at the little thing it has to fight.
They're like, they'd probably just start laughing.
Yep.
And oh god, I know exactly what he's gonna. Ricky, I actually thought of a funny idea.
Sure.
You remember did you so do you remember Mimey's like Ash did actually use Mimey in in an actual battle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in did you see that episode?
I believe I did.
It's the serving up the flute cup.
Mimi's a surprisingly good
Episode ones of Journeys.
Mimi's a surprisingly good battler.
He beat a fucking Hariyama like easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like
stuff.
that's the kind of thing I want out of Ash. Like actually using the strengths of the different Pokemon he has. I mean, Mimey is unusually flexible and has very good defensive capabilities.
Yep.
And also having
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was
basically, you could
thinking,
have a battle, like, be their battle be like a reference to that,
Mm-hmm.
including getting complete, like his the Alpha Neo King getting fucking just trapped with reflect screens. I'm not gonna lie, I love that.
Same.
makes me wonder, did Ash get his battling skills from his mother?
That's a good question because we know that Ash's dad was apparently a failure as a trainer.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
And even with the hearsay, Mimi's been around Ash's mother more than anyone. So, who do you think would have had to
I
teach
mean,
it to do this?
not only that, but I mean, considering how close she is with Oak, I imagine Mimi's also been around Oak's place more than a fucking time.
Probably.
Yeah.
So he might have gotten some battle experience. I don't know. And
Yeah.
I mean, again, I mean, that's pretty fucking like yeah, he's pretty like I mean, he's pretty fucking dope. Not gonna lie. I mean, the fact that he knows focus punching can surprisingly punch pretty fucking hard.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
us.
I just imagine that Ash gets his battle skills from his mother.
Yeah, like either that or he gets it from both his parents.
I mean, Ricky, you remember when that Hariyama got fucking focus punched to the chest? He was like,
Yep.
he was not having a fun time with that.
No, he was not.
Because I'm trying to come up with Ash's team. Because obviously Ash would be bringing his best. More than
Yep.
likely, I mean, he'd be bringing. That would likely be. Let's see here. Like Pikachu, Charizard, Dragonite,
King,
Tactile.
probably Kingler.
Actually, wait, no. He'd probably. Okay, so he'd probably only have two of the flying types. Probably Dragonite and Charizard. Dragonite because he knows Isaac likes Dragonite.
Mm-hmm.
And also his Dragonite is fucking insane.
Yep.
Charizard because obvious. Kingler, that's four. Snorlax. Why the fuck would you not have Snorlax?
Yep.
What about
And Mimey. I think that's a solid team.
Yep. And I imagine that before Mimi comes in, Isaac's Alpha Nido King, who I'm tentatively naming Spike, would probably have put in a lot of work.
I imagine it probably took. I am odds. I'm gonna say it probably took down Charizard.
You imagine the Spike would have taken down Charizard at that point?
I imagine Spike would have taken down two of them. Okay, what's two though? Because these are some fucking powerhouses. Like I don't see it taking down Kingler, not Snorlax,
Not Dragonite.
probably not Dragonite. It'd have to be Charizard. And even Charizard will have his own fucking shit hit probably in this goddamn league anyways. So
Yeah, like I imagine
probably
I imagine the two that Spike takes down are Pikachu and Charizard.
well, Pikachu's needed against Lucario.
Oh yeah, so I imagine the battle probably starts off with Charizard versus Spike.
And and Charizard, though putting up a good fight,
Ends up getting taken down by Spike.
and then Ash sends and Ash remembers, wait, Psychic is like, wait, Psychic's good against poison, so he sends out Mimey.
And Spike being a little overconfident, having taken out one of Ash's heavy hitters, laughs off Mimey.
And then he then go and then I don't know what move could you see Isaac trying to go for like a quick because
Mega Horn.
and then Ash yells, use reflect.
And the reflect dot blocks the Mega Horn and bounces it off.
And how would Isaac be reacting to that?
disbelief at the fact that Spike's Mega Horn was bounced back so easily. And the thing,
Basically, and then I know exactly what. He probably tried Thrash, and I imagine he probably got screwed.
yeah, like Isaac would teach Spike Thrash, Mega Horn, Thunderbolt, and Surf.
Basically, he'd like, all right, Thrash, and then Miami using its unusual flexibility dodges all of the fucking Thrash moves.
Like, Isaac, Spike's fourth move would probably be either Surf or Ice Beam.
Basically, like he tried Thrash, and Miami just dodges all of them.
Yep.
And then Nidoking, that Spike is then confused after that because that's how Thrash works.
And he's kind of going on a rampage.
And he's not even anywhere. And now it's like, and basically like he kind of staggers a bit after getting that, and Ash is like, pummel slap, and that snaps him out of it. So it's honestly more to piss off Spike.
And Spike would probably be seeing red at that point.
And there's a reason why Ash caught Spike first.
Because he knows that with Spike's pride, when he gets angry, he makes mistakes.
And also, it makes it harder for Isaac to control him.
Mm-hmm. Because
Once Spike slips the reins, then he's easy pickings for Ash.
yep,
If he takes out that Nidoking, then that's a good fucking start.
yep. Because let's be honest, Spike is probably gonna be one of Isaac's Cantonian heavy hitters.
How would Isaac react at seeing Spike starting to fly off the reins?
Probably yell for him to calm down.
And Ash, and he's like, well, then come and get. And Ash is just like, well, then come and get me.
No, Isaac would be yelling for Spike to calm down.
And Ash says, and then Ash kind of does the come at me with Miami, basically miming it with him.
Oh, that's gonna piss Spike off big time, and he's gonna go for a big Mega Horn to try to take Miami down in one shot.
And he keeps trying to use Mega Horn Thrash, but then he gets covered by before Fire, which kind of locks him down before then Miami goes in. And basically he uses it to keep deflecting him like a matador before Ash yells, Focus Punch!
And Isaac calls for Spike to counter with Thunderbolt.
However, before he can do that, Miami gives him a fucking uppercut that sends him staggering back.
And to add to the whole irritation of Spike, like Ash would go, Olay.
And it's like, Olay!
And Spike is definitely gonna be seeing red at that point.
And then he goes for a final Mega Horn, to which Ash yells, now, use Psychic! Stopping Spike dead in his tracks, like a knockout move.
Sending him crashing with great force into the wall.
And then he's just out.
Oh yeah. You want something I did in the third gen?
What'd you do?
I named Tropius or Tropius, whatever how you pronounce it.
Tropius.
Thornstorm. Yeah, I named it Thornstorm.
Nice. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Nick, Isaac would have taught Spike Mega Horn just in case he ever needed to send him out against a Psychic type.
But yeah, unfortunately, and this is the start where Isaac starts to get shaken up, and this is what allows Ash to get basically more and more. Isaac's gonna be thrown off his game plan, which will allow Ash to claw back and get the tie.
I imagine that probably be the halfway point of the battle. Like after two or three of Ash's Pokemon have already gone down and Spike's out.
Likely, it was likely Charizard. I think it's Charizard. Uh, Charizard and let's see, Charizard, Kingler. Who else? Charizard and Kingler down, probably.
Well, with Ice Beam, Spike could realistically realistically beat Aerodactyl or Dragonite.
I don't want Dragonite to go down too fucking easy.
True, though I imagine
Wish
that
he wouldn't.
yeah, I imagine that even if Dragonite does go out against go down against Spike, he wouldn't go out without really tiring him out.
And honestly, which would defeat the point of mining.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, I could see. Yeah, Kingler probably took out a Kingler probably took out a Pokemon. Actually, I know exactly what happened.
What?
Like Kingler probably took out what's a Pokemon that he could have sent out that Kingler could take down?
Hmm.
Any a fire type?
I mean,
Actually, no. Uh, Tricky. I imagine Kingler probably took down Kabutops,
mm-hmm.
and then Ash sends, and then Isaac in a surprise move sends out Blaze,
Mm-hmm.
and Blaze actually is able to take down Kingler.
In all honesty, I'd say wait, Isaac would probably name his Kabutops something easy to remember like Slicer.
And then Charizard barely beats Blaze. Because I imagine Charizard should beat Blaze.
Yeah, but it would be a damn close fight.
And that's why Nidoking
Uh,
comes in and just wrecks Charizard.
yep, like Spike comes in and after dodging a flamethrower, just takes him down with one thunderbolt.
And Charizard's just too tired to properly dodge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Miney comes out. And I imagine seeing Spike go down so easily would shake up Isaac.
Oh yeah, because Spike is one of his heaviest hitters, as well as one of his most adaptable battlers.
Meaning now Isaac is down both Blaze and Spike,
Yep.
which is a blow to his team.
Because those two other than Jack, those two are his linchpins in Kanto.
I imagine. Actually, I okay. I actually know an idea.
Let's hear it.
Actually, wait, no. Here's a better idea. So basically, Miney could be the second to last because basically, we're basically Ash sent out Snorlax midway that took out two of Isaac's because it's fucking Snorlax. Better really be taking something out.
Yep.
Oh, well, market is created.
And
That.
Spike, he sends in Spike, even though he was hoping to use it against Pikachu.
And Spike using superior speed manages to take down Snorlax.
Thankfully, and then the surprise comes out being Miney, and that shakes him up going into the final battle, which is which is a fresh, which Lucario would be able to take down Miney, obviously. Jack may take down Miney, even though Miney would be a bit tricky.
Jack's faster and a more experienced battler
And basically, then you have a mostly fresh Jack
against a complete.
up against a fully fresh Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And what would Isaac say going into this
probably tell Jack that they can't afford to lose this one. That if they lose this one, that if one they're out of the league.
Jax just dodged grimly. Stare.
Hi,
I guess
where's he going to
Pikachu
go?
would determine to resolve, and Ash would say to Isaac, I guess it comes down to this: starter versus starter.
And Isaac would nod and say, "Don't get too cocky, Ketchum. We're not gonna make it easy for you."
Ash would say, I was hoping you'd say that. And basically, the two, after a long, tough battle, high-speed battle, the two Pokemon slowly stand before then both falling face first into the quagmire of mud that's become them.
In fact, I even have an idea for their final clash:
What?
Force Palm versus Volt Tackle.
Pikachu does not learn Volt Tackle in Kanto. He's going to learn that in Johto.
All right, then. How about what can you see it being? Maybe Thunderbolt versus Aura Sphere, and the explosion just blow.
I got a much better one.
Let's hear it.
Metal Claw versus Iron Cane.
And the two hit each other at the same time, knocking each other out.
Yes.
May I make a suggestion?
Go ahead, Harry.
In order to decide who goes next in the league, the winner is determined by whichever Pokemon gets up first.
And neither of them get up. They're both just out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they need to get up eventually. They need to determine a winner. Somebody has to go on to the next round.
Basically, I think this was like top 8.
Yep.
So basically, Ash would be basically whoever would be normally facing the winner of this would get a bye.
Yep.
But yeah, they still would need to determine a winner. Like, to Ash and Isaac, it'd be a tie. But officially, somebody needs to be determined a winner.
Well, I don't know if anybody would be moving past it this one.
You get what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Because no matter which of them is declared the winner, their best team members were knocked out were rendered too injured to go on to the next round in this battle.
Yep. Which would make things interesting in whoever wins next battle.
Honestly, because Pikachu has insane stamina for its size, I'd say that it'd be close, but Pikachu would just barely get up first.
Yep. Because, like,
And
in a
that
gym
would
battle,
give all the motivation in the world to Isaac.
And to Jack too.
in a gym battle, it would go to the gym leader.
Yep.
But this is the gym battle.
It's the
Nobody
league.
in town.
Yeah. Which means they need to determine a winner.
Pikachu would
Like,
then, after a while, slowly begin to rise.
As does
I can
Jack.
see half the audience. I can see half the audience.
Unfortunately, Pikachu beat Jack to the.
But I imagine it would be. I imagine that Pikachu would just barely by a fraction of a second get up before Jack.
And I can see the audience.
Using modern speed tracking technology, the judges concluded Pikachu got up first. The winner of this match is Ash from Pallet Town.
And I can see the audience half them cheering for Lucario, and the other half for Pikachu.
Like half of the crowd is cheering on Jack, and the other half is cheering on Pikachu.
And I actually just realized this could be where Ash loses to Ricky
Yep.
after beating Isaac.
Yep.
Because I'm not having Ash win the fucking Indigo League.
Yeah, it's just this time he gets like 7th place rather than 8th.
Right.
Like he makes it to the top 4 instead of it. Instead he makes it to the to the top four, to the top 8 instead of the top 6. He makes it to the top 4 instead, he makes it to the top 4.
Yep.
And
Because yeah,
basically,
when you like I said, with a
how would Isaac react to that?
To the fact that Pikachu just barely got up before Jack.
Yes.
Probably sigh, but probably be frustrated, but reluctantly accept their defeat and call Jack back into his Pokeball and while telling him that he did a great job.
this is why I'm here, viewers. I ask more questions
Yes, you do.
because I'm gonna take a wild guess and say neither of you thought of that scenario.
We did not think of that scenario, and it actually really adds to the eventual rivalry between Isaac and Ash and Jack and Pikachu.
Plus, the timing going to one side works with gym leaders because it'll go to the gym leader.
True.
Right, but this is a league battle, thereby.
They would need to declare a winner in order for one of them to be the top four. Otherwise, that one person would immediately go to the semifinals and not have to battle. Which would that really be fair to the person who would have been moved immediately to the semifinals?
No. Actually, I imagine that just before that final Metal Claw Iron Tail clash, Jack and Pikachu managed to launch a Thunderbolt and Aura Sphere, and the two attacks collide and explode, severely damaging both of them.
Honestly, I imagine
I'm
somehow.
giving Isaac a consolation prize of being technically ninth in the tournament.
Yep.
And honestly, I imagine that somehow a plume of dust would appear before the right just during the steel versus steel thing, and thereby they had to wait for the dust cloud to go away,
And then,
leaving both of them unconscious.
yep.
Which and that's Pikachu and here, both unable to battle, and it's like, and then he goes to the officials. It's like, what do we do?
This doesn't normally happen.
Yes, this is a very rare occurrence, folks. So we need to check with the officials.
And it's decided that whichever Pokemon. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
And the
Yeah,
right
this could be
after
where we
consulting
do.
with the officials, be like, under tournament rules, victor will be crowned of this match will be crowned by whichever Pokemon can will
Regain
stand
consciousness.
up fully first.
And Jack and
These
Pikachu.
Pokemon will be tracked using motion cameras to determine who will be crowned winner.
And then you hear chanting for Pikachu and Lucario because you know
They pro-
everybody for Luke.
I imagine they would have heard Isaac call out Jack's name as he sent him out.
See, and yeah, I imagine Ash after the battle would meet up with Isaac like, hey, sorry I had to come down to that. I know that's not the way you want to lose.
Isaac would say, "It's fine, Ketchum. You and Pikachu won this one, but don't think things are done here. Next time we'll win for sure."
And this sets things up pretty actually even better for Alola because it won't be till Alola that Ash beats him in a league again.
Yep. And every other.
From General opponent, however, oh, that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I still in my thing, I still plan on having him win Sinnoh because
Yeah, Ash
he
deserved.
really learned the first three games.
Yeah, Ash deserved to win Sinnoh.
Ash, in mind, is going to lose Sinnoh, but he's going to lose it to somebody who isn't a fucking dirty ass Pikachu.
What would you say to Isaac and Jack making to Isaac being the one that Ash faces in the finals?
Kanto?
Yeah, like the two of them make it all the way to the end. Okay, so what should we get rid of Quick Attack for? Tail Whip or Growl?
Get rid of Growl.
We're not going to use that.
Because Tail Whip at least theoretically can use it to lower someone's defense for a quick attack, theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not we're going to be using it, but
It's theoretically something we could do.
yeah, it's technically better. Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Not by much, but technically.
Yep. And we have been streaming for an hour and 26 minutes.
Yeah, no, this is going to be one goddamn,
I imagine
this
that
is going to be,
I imagine that Pikachu and Jack's battle is going to be an all-out slugfest.
yes, it is.
Like eventually the two just stop dodging each other's attacks and and just start hammering away at each other.
To be honest, I'd say that unless Nick's feeling sleepy, we stream for an even 2 hours to make up for not being able to stream on Tuesday.
What do you think, Nick? Stream until you start getting sleepy or we hit 2 hours.
So if we
Sure.
were to stream for about an hour or so,
Hour and 26 minutes.
you know, saying our normal stream time is usually about maybe roughly an hour, give or take, maybe a few minutes.
We usually stream for at least close to 2 hours.
But yeah, true. But I still like the team I came up with for a pure Galar team.
Same.
Same. You came up with a really good team for Ash in that situation.
And again, shout out to Lumino's art trainer. He's the fucking one I got the inspiration to do this team for. I made some different choices than him though. Because I kept because Surfetch and Fish were not on his list. But the other ideas were his. I mean, okay, Grookey and Rookity, like the Grookey and Rookity lines are obvious because Ash typically catches a bird,
And the
like a
grass
lethal bird, more
or the
yeah, a
grass
lethal bird more often than not. So
and the grass starter.
right, and yeah, because he's got more grass starters than any other, so it would make the most sense for Ash to get. And also, Ash is described to be is basically a monkey boy, like, and there's finally a fucking monkey starter.
Well, other than Chimchar.
Who wouldn't want? What?
Well, other than Chimchar.
Well, you get the, and Ash also got that one.
Yep. I,
Funny enough, Ash has gotten most of the primate Pokemon. I mean, he got a primate, got a Chimchar, the Chimchar line, and now he's getting Grookey.
and he got an Apom.
Just saying. What?
And he got an Apom.
That's true too. He got another. That's four primate Pokemon that Ash got.
Which I kind of keeping how he got rid of, Ambipom, as it was later. That would make sense. He was more a showman, more pander to me.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
I
she
agree
was.
with Terry. That's
Yeah,
a real. And also, we got Weasel out of the fucking deal. That's why I'm having him catch. That's why I'm still having him catch Ambipom
I
because
don't.
if we don't have Ambipom,
like she was more of a she was more of a show woman anyway.
right? Still put in good work against
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
like
my only change would be evolved Weasel.
yeah, evolved Weasel.
I don't know about that. I'll think about it. Weasel
Well,
still did
my
pretty
reason is
fucking good. I will say this.
my reason is that Weasel didn't seem to have any attachment to being a Weasel.
Yeah, Weasel didn't really have any attachment to staying the same.
True.
If honestly the Pokemon didn't have an attachment to saying what it was, that's how you let it evolve.
Yep.
True. Yeah,
Showcasing its
basically,
growth.
yeah,
How
basically,
Ash is,
I get you.
and
I
it would
get
be
you.
symbolic too, because Dawn helped Apom evolve into Ambipom. So Ash helping Weasel evolve into Floatzel?
Yep.
Yeah, personally for me,
Dramatic.
it's like having a, you know, like honestly, like I love the idea of Ash getting the Corviknight because Corviknight is gonna be is gonna be like him having his fucking Noctowl. It's going to be a different. It's gonna be vastly different than how his birds usually are.
Because Ash usually goes for the speedy birds.
Yeah, because all of his other birds are fast and hit hard in some way and are agile as fuck. Noctowl
I can
is
only
more
use
like again, he's one of the Ash's few Pokemon that can use psychic types.
Which is ironic because Ash's Noctowl is highly intelligent as well as a cerebral fighter.
Right. And it's also the most tricksy of his. I mean, for example, Ash his Noctowl was the reason he beat Morty. Like he would not have beaten Morty in Johto if he didn't have his Noctowl.
Yep. Because his Noctowl learned
He has
confusion.
openly admitted, Noctowl's like it's Noctowl or bust
Yep.
because he needed bare minimum its foresight ability if his other Pokemon were to have any chance,
Yep.
or at least with normal moves. Because Ash's Pokemon at that point had a lot of normal moves, so it made sense.
Yep.
But Corviknight is not fast. Corviknight is a lot more of a flying physical type,
Yep.
which is going to be interesting for Ash. I mean, in a way, it's kind. I mean, I guess it's kind of like his Dragonite in a way. Though Dragonite still can increase its speed through Dragon Pulse.
Yep. All right, Nora should go up another level with this Pidgey going down.
I would say that story wise, if you want to keep Weasel as a Weasel, you don't need to get one save out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes sense.
Nope. One more Pidgey.
What sense does it really make?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like that's why Bulbasaur and Squirtle stayed the way they were. Because
Because, yeah, because of their pride.
yeah,
Squirtle refused to evolve unless the rest of the Squirtle squad did too.
yep. And with
But yeah,
Bulbasaur, well, it just wanted to stay a Bulbasaur.
It's implied that Bulbasaur was afraid of becoming becoming an Ivysaur and a Venusaur.
for some reason, it's afraid of its of. It's not so much Ivysaur. It's afraid of Venusaur.
Like
Yep.
I'm wondering, wait, did Charmeleon evolve first? Ever
Yes.
before that episode?
Very, very, very. I think so.
That might be why. I think Charmeleon might have scared him.
You think?
Like just how vastly
Charmeleon,
different Charmeleon.
because he normally kind, loving, and just just Charmander was the ultimate good boy.
And then he became a bit of an angsty teenager with Charmeleon.
And he
And
became.
then he just became an asshole as Charizard.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, do you think
Which
that Charmander line might have frightened?
I mean, it's possible. It's possible that Charmander turning out the way he did as he evolved might have scared Bulbasaur.
That actually, when you know it, makes sense.
and between that and his seemingly fear of his uh final form Venusaur.
Just made him just not want to evolve. Because
Exactly. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like between Charmeleon and his fear of Ivysaur, of Venusaur.
Honestly, that does give me an idea for a plot point centered around Bulbasaur.
oh,
Him having to conquer his fear in order to protect his training. Like this is
like
a situation where he needs to be an Ivysaur, but he's too afraid to do it.
like Bulbasaur having to conquer his fear of evolving and let himself evolve to protect Ash.
Yep.
I like that. Do you, Nick?
Yes, you know what? I would probably allow Sword to evolve to be an Ivysaur, but I'm keeping that it's afraid of becoming a Venusaur. because yes, it could. Because yes, Charmeleon is not an. My Charmeleon is not so much an asshole in this, but that doesn't. There's nothing that changes the fear of Venusaur.
Yep.
So like that I don't think would ever change. Like Ash, like I don't think I do not see Ash's Bulbasaur ever wanting to become a Venusaur. I just don't.
You gotta wonder, how would Charmeleon feel if it was explained to him by, say, a Jack, why Bulbasaur refuses to evolve is because he's frightened thanks to him.
Well, I don't know how much that works with mine because Charmeleon is not that bad in this. I don't know if that really works in my story.
I mean, we could always.
But in another story, yeah, that'd probably be like I honestly don't know because he'd either I don't think he would see sense at that point.
I'm at. Well, you gotta remember. Like generally speaking, like Charmeleon would view out Jack as a rival.
Makes sense. That
And
makes sense.
and would he listen to one of his rivals if that said rival told him he scared one of his teammates?
Possibly even a little brother or sister figure.
Yep, like a teammate who's basically like a brother to him.
If he scares one of your family members.
That could actually get Charmeleon to actually soften up a little before becoming a Charizard.
Because after all, Charmeleon is freaking scary.
Yep,
Anime.
yep. In the anime, Charmeleon was terrifying for a mid range Pokemon. For a midway evolution, he was terrifying. And he didn't care. And he didn't care who he hurt. He just wanted to win.
Like, if I remember right, Bulbasaur came in before Butterfree went away. So we saw Butterfree and it's like, oh, that's so nice. But then Charmeleon comes along.
Yep. Like,
And
like Bulbasaur came in after Butterfree was fully evolved.
yeah, so it saw Butterfree at a fully evolved, and it's like, huh, that's a fully evolved Caterpie.
And,
Nice.
and then Charmeleon comes along and Bulbasaur and scares Bulbasaur with how much evolution can change you.
Yep.
Because it can't. Because it not only changes. Because it not only can change physically.
It can change you mentally and emotionally.
Yeah, it
Charmeleon
changes.
personality is a complete 180.
Because Charmeleon was a complete 180 from Charmander.
Yes, it was.
Yep. Which I think that's deep down what frightened and Bulbasaur when it comes to evolution.
He didn't want to change and become a Pokemon that would just scorn Ash after everything Ash had done for him. When you think about it, that's actually surprisingly deep for Pokemon.
I doubt that was intentional.
I doubt. I agree with Harry. I doubt that probably was too. But it's something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
It's something we can do. Plus, even if the order is wrong, we can make it whatever order we want.
Yeah, that Charmeleon wait. Actually, I think wait, yeah, like that was the one with Togepi and Charizard, and that was the one with Togepi that was one of the ones with Togepi. I remember that was on a three episode VHS set with a Togepi episode. And by then, Charizard had already fully evolved.
No. So I'm talking about like Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur was about to evolve into Ivysaur before Charizard came to be, but after Charmeleon did.
No, no, no. I remember the Bulbasaur trying not to evolve episode happening on the being on the same three episode VHS as the Togepi episode. Which if you remember takes place a while after after Charizard fully evolved.
Actually, does add to my little theory that Charizard's terrified. It's like, okay, if that's Charizard's final form, how he acts in that form, what about me in my final form? And then there's, if I remember right, he did lead up and battle Gary. Gary had a Wartortle, if I remember right.
I don't believe Ash ever saw Gary's starter before Johto.
But yeah, I imagine that Wartortle was probably a thing too.
Yeah, like actually no. Before Johto, Ash had never seen Gary's starter. Like he'd seen Gary use an Eevee, he'd seen Gary use Nidoking and Nidoqueen, but never Blastoise.
Yeah.
At least as far as we know, because we don't know if Gary used Blastoise in that fight with that Melissa chick when his Nidoking lost to her Golem.
And let's be honest, Blastoise is kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, that would probably even further Bulbasaur's fear.
Because he doesn't want to end. He doesn't want to change like his buddy Charmander did.
Yep.
Because you could tell that before Charmander evolved into Charmeleon and eventually Charizard, all of Ash's Pokemon were pretty close to each other.
Yep. Like that scene where they all huddled around Ash, choosing to get in their Pokeballs. Even Charmander, who would have died.
Yep. Like even Charmander would have died from the cold with how cold it was for them.
Yep.
Nick, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Apparently for the stream the audio is cutting off a bit for Thomas because he's in the live chat.
Fair enough. There,
Honestly, has more weight,
three.
more damage potential when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm okay with Insectoid keeping him as a Bulbasaur, but I think in some stories we should have him conquer his fear.
Mm-hmm. Also, okay,
Which
so
I agree with his fear of evolution, like so much as like seeing other Pokemon, you know that. Like I agree with that. But I don't see
Like,
him.
personally, I
I
think
just
that in
don't
one
see him
story,
conquering his fear of his evolved form.
of his well, at least not his fully evolved form.
I think in one
That's
story
the
we
one
should
that
have
I'm saying.
that.
Like that's the one that I don't think he's gonna be able to conquer.
I think in one story that we could. I mean, we have to. As far as I know, in Johto, he's never actually faced a Venusaur, so he has no real reason to be afraid of a Venusaur.
I mean, there was Island of the Giant Pokemon, and the episode where he was being forced to evolve.
But that's only one time. He never saw it battle. It's just that Venusaur didn't understand what it was trying to say.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think we should cut things off early for the night, because I'm starting. I think we've accomplished enough by catching Nora and getting her to level 13.
Yep, we did not
We
ignore the
definitely killed
criteria.
him.
Yep. Let's end things on a high note
We did
tonight.
it.
We got our
We
Pikachu.
fucking did it.
We got our Pikachu, and she's up to level 13. So let's cut. So I say we end things on a high note. Well, everyone, thanks for joining. And hey, we got 3 concurrent viewers in this one.
Hey!
Well,
All of
guys.
them are me.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a good and I hope you have a good evening. This is Ricky Uzumaki, live from the land of Aloha, signing off. Aloha.